Project. Make the cat walk and say phew.
Start.
Creating a program. When you click blocks in the blocks palette, the sprite moves immediately. It will only test what blocks do, but it is not a program. A program is a set of repeatable instructions that you can store up to carry out later. The scripts area is a place where you make your programs in Scratch by dragging the blocks from blocks palette and dropping them on top of each other. Click the white icon stage on the left of Sprites list. Click the Backdrops tab. Click on Choose Backdrop from Library button to upload a picture from the library. From the Backdrop Library window, click on the blue sky backdrop. Click on OK to add backdrop. Drag the sprite cat to the place where you want it for the project. Click the cat in the sprites list. Click the Scripts tab. Click the Motion button. For making a program, you have to drag the blocks into the Scripts area from the Blocks palette. Select Move 10 Steps block and drag the block from the Blocks palette into the Scripts area using the mouse. This first block will move the cat 10 steps in the direction of its face. Click the Looks button. Select Next Costume block, drag it into the Scripts area and place it underneath the Move 10 Steps block. The blocks will snap together. These joined up blocks are called script or program. The next costume block will make the cat's legs move, which will appear like it is walking on spot. Click on the Control button. Drag the Wait 1 second block into the scripts area and snap it under the other two blocks. This block adds a 1 second delay. Without it, our cat will change the costume very fast. Slowing the cat down enables us to see the legs moving. Right-click the Move 10 Steps block. A menu appears. Click on Duplicate. This copies the first block and any blocks underneath it. In this example, it copies the Move Next Costume and the Wait blocks. Move the copy to the bottom of your program and click to place the blocks there. You can repeat the steps 15 to 17 several times to make the cat walk further. Now, let's make the cat say something at the end. Select Looks button. Drag the Say Hello for 2 seconds block into the Scripts area and snap it under the other blocks. Click on Hello and change it to Phew. Running the program. Click any of the joined up blocks in Scripts area. Scratch carries out all the joined up instructions in order, starting from the top and working its way down the blocks. Keep clicking on the joined up blocks in Scripts area. On every click, Scratch carries out all the joined up instructions in order, starting from the top and working its way down the blocks.
Finish.
So friends, your project is completed. It is a good practice to save it. Working with two sprites. In Scratch, you can work with more than one sprite on the stage. Adding a sprite. Add one more sprite on the stage by clicking on Choose New Sprite from Library button. Your new sprite Dog1 will be added in the sprites list as well as displayed on the stage. You can rotate the sprite by using Sprite Info pane. Drag the new sprite to the place where you want it on the stage. You can also import the costume of the added sprite. Creating script for the sprite. In the sprites list, click on the sprite icon Sprite1 for which you want to create a script. Create a script program in the scripts area for selected sprite. In the above script, first we insert flag block from events block menu on the stage. Then we add point and direction block from motion blocks and set the option to 90, which is right direction. Then we add move steps block from motion blocks and set 10 in it. In the sprites list, click on the sprite icon dog 1 for which you want to create a script. Create a script program in the scripts area for selected sprite. In the above script, first we insert flag block from events block menu on the stage. Then we add point in direction block from motion blocks and set the option to -90, which is left direction. Then we add move steps block from motion blocks and set 10 in it. Click on green flag button above the stage. Green flag is used to start your main program. You will observe that both the sprites move 10 steps towards each other. You can keep clicking on green flag. On every click, Scratch executes all the joined up blocks for both sprites, and you will observe both the sprites coming closer to each other. Forever block. The forever block is a control block which runs the script continuously until the stop button is pressed. When you click forever block, the blocks held inside this block will be executed in a loop, and that loop will never end until the stop sign is clicked. This block is mainly used to perform a task repeatedly. Stop button is in red color and is used to stop the project anytime. Stop button is located on the top right corner of the Scratch stage. Forever if block. The forever if block is a control block that will always check the condition. If the condition is true, the blocks held inside this block will run, and then the script continues. But if the condition is false, nothing will happen until it becomes true again. Project. Make a person walk in the desert.
Start.
In this project, you will see a person is walking in a desert. When you start Scratch, you will see a cat as a sprite and a white background. Change the white background to desert background. Remove the cat sprite by right-clicking on it and select Delete from the menu that appears. Cat will be removed. Add new sprite. Resize the sprite by clicking on Shrink tool in the toolbar and then click on the sprite. The size of the sprite will decrease. After resizing, drag the sprite to the left of the stage. Note, you have already learnt about changing backdrop, adding and deleting sprite, and changing the costume of sprite. Click the Scripts tab. Click the Events button. Select When Flag Clicked block and drag it into the Scripts area. Click on Control button. Select Forever block, drag it into the Scripts area and place it underneath the When Flag Clicked block. Click the Motion button. Click the Move 10 Steps block, drag it into the Scripts area and place it inside the Forever block. Click the Looks button. Select Next Costume block, drag it into the Scripts area and place it inside the Forever block and underneath the Move 10 Steps block. In this example, we have changed the costume that shows its legs in different positions. It will make the sprite's legs move, which will appear like it is walking. Click the Control button. Select Wait 1 second block, drag it into the Scripts area and place it inside the Forever block and underneath the next costume block. Click on green flag to start the script. The sprite starts walking in the desert. You have used forever block, which is used for continuous loop. So, the sprite will keep walking until you press the stop button. Click on red stop button to stop the script. The sprite will stop walking.
Finish.
So friends, your project is completed. Saving a project. A project includes all the sprites, scripts and backgrounds that are used in it. It's a good idea to save your projects so you can reuse or modify them in future. The file extension of Scratch is .sb2. Click on File menu, click on Save. Save Project dialog box appears. Navigate the location where you want to save the project. Type the name of your project in the new file name text box. Click on OK to save your project.